Hello everybody, welcome back to another GordonFan video. Today we're going to be doing something a little bit different than what I usually do. We're going to be doing something I like to call my top 5 Mattel homemade Thomas Wooden Railway items. So, the reason I decided to make this video is because the reaction to the 2018 Thomas & Friends wood line has been negative, to say the least. And so, I thought, let's talk about some good Mattel-made Thomas Wooden Railway models. Just to get our minds off of all the bad stuff. Just a few things to keep in mind before we get started. Just remember that these are just my personal opinions for what items I think Mattel did best, and feel free to leave your own opinions down below. I would love to see what you guys pick. Also, this will contain just rail and road vehicles, mostly because I don't own a lot of Mattel destinations. And last but not least, this will only contain items that I actually own, because I can't judge an item that I don't have. So something like the 2015 70th anniversary Thomas 2-pack, as awesome of an item it is, I don't actually own it, so it won't make an appearance in this list. With that being said, though, let's get right in. Starting off the list at number 5, we've got Millie. And I really like Millie for a couple reasons. One being this very beautiful shade of blue she has. It's very unique to her. And there are a couple of models that have a color kind of similar, but it's not quite the same, and I really do like the look of this blue. Second of all, because of all the gold lines and all the detail all over this model, even with the Ulfstead Castle logo right there on her cab. And she's got a really nice face that is very accurate to how she looks in the TV series. She's even got a buffer beam. I thought it was on both sides, but I guess I was wrong. And also, I've always really liked the models that are this size. I think Neil was the first model to be this size. There's her name on the bottom. But yeah, Millie takes number 5 spot on this list. I knew before making this video that I was definitely going to include a model from the Great Race on it, because I thought they all just looked so awesome, so unique, and so I searched around for the best one, and I think I found it in Frida from Germany. Though she didn't really do much in the show, I appreciate all the work that was put into this model. I love the red wheels. I love this, very distinctive shade of blue, similar to Millie. Though the color itself isn't the same as Millie's. I just like how it's very unique and it looks great. The face looks just like how it does in the show. My only gripe is that the funnel's a bit large, but I can move past that. And also, I find it funny how in the Great Race they actually messed up the German flag on the side of her. But on the model they actually got it correct. Some of you may have already known that. And also, she's got a very nice tender, and just everything about this model I just really like. It really stands out to me. I promise, guys, these are not all blue engines, but at number 3, we've got Bert the miniature engine, and I really love Bert because of how much of a surprise he was as that they were going to be making him. I remember just browsing the Thomas Wooden Railway Wiki, which is the website I get a lot of my information for my reviews and such on. I remember just browsing it one day and seeing an article mentioning Bert the miniature engine, and I was super surprised and very excited at the same time. Again, just like the last two models I mentioned, a very unique looking shade of blue. It looks a little bit like an Edward blue, but and I promise it's a little bit different. It's just a recolor of the 2015 Mike, but it's a good recolor. It makes sense, It's got that small size. It's, again, a very nice face. And just in general, a really well done model. I was originally thinking of putting him higher on this list, but I couldn't leave the next two guys out of the top 2. At number 2, we've got Origins James, Introducing James, whatever you want to call him, James. I'm just going to call him Origins James for now. And if you've been a fan of the channel for a while, you'll know that I've already done a review on this model, so I won't go too in-depth here. I'll try to keep it brief, but I'm just going to say I really do love this model. I love the black paint job. It's very slick. The wood quality is great. And I love the detail of the little whistle. As you can see, I covered up the number 5 with just a piece of tape just to make him more Railway Series-esque. It's like that face, though it's just the normal James face, so I'm okay with that. It says Origins James on the bottom. And again, check out my review for more detail on this model. And with number 2 being said, let's get into some honorable mentions that were very close to making the list. First honorable mention will go to Ryan. I really do like this model, though he looks nothing like how he actually does in the TV series. I don't really mind that. I love the purple. I love the gold stripes. It's very nice. A very simple model, which I really love simpler models. And that face is very nice. Next up is another purple engine in the honorable mentions list. This is the 2015 Caldi, which is another model I've already done a review on. So if you want to hear me talk more in depth about this model, go check that out. I'll put a link in the description, and I'll put a link in the description for the James review as well. Next honorable mention is the Oliver 2-pack, released in 2015, and I really do like the idea of this 2-pack, including 2 brand new returning characters, and it's in a relatively inexpensive way to get both of them. The reason this model didn't make the list, though, is because this Oliver just kind of brings it down a little bit, because it doesn't look really too much like how he does in the show, though I like the orange. I really do like the orange. And this last honorable mention may seem like a bit of an oddball, but I really do like the 2013 Edward. But the reason he's not on the list is simply because my model kind of sucks in a weird way. First thing is, within a week of owning it, he had already, lost his eyebrows. And I don't know how, but he did. And also because the paint job on this tender is really bad. If you look closely, you can really see, you can see it there, the very obvious grain of the wood. So, with all those honorable mentions being said, let's get into the final one. Just get the honorable mentions all in one shot. Let's get into the final one. So, I had no doubt in my mind which model was going to be number 1 on this list. It may come as a shock, it may not, but at number 1, I'm putting the 2013 Flying Scotsman. Honestly, what is there to say about this model that hasn't already been said by so many users who have reviewed it at this point? This model is just pure awesome, I think. I like to think that it's everything that was right with the Learning Curve model from 1999. Just, updated, refreshed, They fixed up a few things that were wrong here and there. They added that British Railways logo, which is very nice, though it says Mainland Railway, but I can live with that. Love the big wheels. The 2 tenders are really nice. It is very well detailed, but very realistic. And just in general, I just love the Flying Scotsman. I love all of Gordon's family members in the show. So, with that being said, Flying Scotsman takes the number 1 spot on this list. Let's get one last shot of all the characters I used in this video, and I'll give a final summary. Well guys, thanks for checking out my ranking of the top 5 best Thomas Wooden Railway Mattel models. Please feel free to leave down below your picks for the best Mattel Wooden Railway models. I'd love to hear what you guys choose. And make sure to leave also down below if you like this format and if you would like to see it used again. And while you're down there, please leave a thumbs up, and subscribe for more just like this. And I'll see you guys next time. And bye.